I actually like this idea. I need
This
to write
doesn't-
on my...
God, no!
I'm putting my spell points in bed.
If you didn't make such a big deal over it, it wouldn't affect you at all. Now you have to live with the consequences of my actions.
Of your actions, yes.
Perfect.
Okay. No! I don't want to open this. Yeah. Well, to me, it looks like you have 133 hit points, so it's fine.
Hit points I can track in D&D Beyond. Spell points is awkward, so I'd rather track it in the token itself.
It may interest you to know we are on session 93.
Oh my.
Oh, fun.
By session 100, you better be in the fucking glacier. I'm just gonna get out there.
That is our goal.
Yes. I mean, I hope so too.
I mean, I do too. I'm sick of the fucking north. I told you this. Well, not this
I'm-
part of the north.
We have
There.
passed 2 of the trials. 2 of the 3 trials, you said.
You receive
Good.
this in the center dais.
Oh my, that looks like a thunderstone.
Tiny.
Can we evolve Trix into a Jolteon?
You can't evolve it. She's not an Eevee. Well, if anyone's an Eevee, it would be Trix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Glowing shard of one Dan. It is a really good piece of glowing stone.
That
What do we
looks
see
like
of the
something
shard? Or
I
do we
shouldn't
wanna-
touch.
Do we want to use this to recap and then jump into the game?
Yes. Would you like me to recap, or are you gonna recap, guys?
I'm gonna be
It's been a
real.
long time.
It's been a long time. I
So-
think I'd appreciate an official recap.
That's fine by me. So the last time you managed to find your way out of the trial with a lovely, well-built ice friend, after coming down from the mountain, after having a long rest, you then entered the final trial. The trial of... Please forgive me for 1 second, because the name eludes me.
The trial of illusion.
Passage.
The Trial of Passage. You entered into a room filled with swirling illusory projections on the floor, some of which revealed to you past events, some of you revealed future events, but you all struggled to move on, with the exception of Hattie, who managed to shake them off more easily. Strangely. It wasn't Dimblum this time, it was Hattie. Hattie then took Trix first of all, and then brought Dimblum out of his haze of illusions, before moving onward. In a circular chamber, you found 5 spectral ancestors to whom you treated, and they asked you a question each, mainly about legends and trials you have undertaken previously. You failed one of their tests, however, it was only 4 were necessary. Yes.
Might I insert that I'm so glad we did that before the break, because
Yeah, they just didn't
Uh,
make sense.
our knowledge of lore would have been a little bit rustier after
You
said
were
break.
still looking at the handouts as well, it's worth knowing.
Yeah.
I did deliberately in that sense. You managed to appease 4 of the Guardians, however, and have since completed this trial, and they bid you farewell as they moved on to wherever they would remain. It is in the centre of the room that a large, glowing, crackling shard with warmth appears. This is where we start. It's very slim, but an appropriate recap.
Appreciate it.
Dimblum will go and grab the glowing shard.
You feel a sense of
I
inner protection and warmth.
do you have somewhere to keep that safe, Dim?
This is over.
I mean,
Sorry.
isn't not to be too high on myself, but am I not the hardest one to hit?
You are very sturdy. Okay, that would be fair. I apologize for my hastiness.
It's fine, and he pockets it.
I imagine you just like suck it into the nanobots. Why is there a brain chair?
Because somebody had every belief we were going to have an Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull moment. We're going to say, tell me everything, and it never happened. Lars.
No, look at this chair. It looks like a brain.
No, I know you're Roll20 writing.
Yes, I will fully say that it's me, but this chair looks like a brain. Yes.
From your simple perusal of the area, you note there is only one real exit from the area, and it is to the south, to another area shrouded in some fog and mist. Hence you cannot discern it at this time.
So,
Should
if
we?
any of you would like to linger here, we may.
Would you have to let it
But I feel like we have accomplished our task.
I do feel so as well. And then we should probably get a move on.
I would fully agree.
Yeah, I like the idea of keep moving because it's fleeting.
Come on, lovebirds, let's get going.
Or it's their honeymoon, technically. As you exit this clandestine chamber, which is now serene, before you stands a small room filled with enchanted mirrors lining the walls. The mirrors themselves show reflections of yourself from a distance. Well, there seems to be no discernible exit from this room.
Right.
Is that
So
really how I look these days?
You do not see the mirror,
Yes.
but rather you see yourself in every mirror. Everyone else is gone.
Oh. Do we see each other standing next to each other still?
No. Just
We're all
Oh.
three separated?
Yep, according to the mirrors. You
No, I meant like in the real world.
Yeah, if you're in the
Okay.
real world, you can see you're next to this person. Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood
Okay.
for a second.
I was just like, that's a whole different scenario.
Yeah, no, I'm not splitting you off yet.
Yet, he says.
Right.
Yes, he says, exactly.
Well, these are fascinating. Can I examine them and see if I can discern, based on the artifacts that I have protected for years and the knowledge that I have acquired through study on my own, can I discern maybe something akin to these, what these might be?
You can, but can you first please make a wisdom saving throw
Probably not.
to resist their influence?
No, I
That's
can't.
magic.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, it doesn't matter because it's a save. 21.
The only one that has failed the save is Dimbum.
You know wisdom is my weakness.
Dimbum begins to walk towards this mirror. I will get back to Dimbum in a minute.
Okay.
Trix and Hattie, however. Hattie, you asked what the mirrors are. These are mirrors that are meant to reflect something in the person. You don't quite know what they are or their intent, but they are meant to reflect something inside. Certain things have been used as entrapments before to show things that need to be faced, but you've never come across them in such vast quantity before.
They would be a rare, like, one-off artifact or
Yes.
something. And they are intended to reflect not necessarily your soul, but something that you need to deal with.
Yes, something from within.
Since I stated that is that really how my hair looks, Trix will be looking into a mirror, but I saved. But do I see anything, even though I say it? Or do I just see myself standing there?
You will see a woman on a field of ice. The woman looks like... That's me, sorry.
Common Victorian whore.
It's not a common Victorian horn. I wish I made it that now. Hello. Hello, oh great wine goblin.
Hello, oh great wine goblin.
Wine goblin visit of the year.
It's the
Yeah.
2025 edition.
That's good luck, they say.
Thank you, O Great Wine Goblin.
I need to remember to make the wine goblet thing in my campaign as well, because this is so much fun.
I have a full stat block and everything for her, if you want it.
Would you send it to me sometime?
Absolutely. She also has a different variants as well. You have the Queen Wine Goblin as well, and there's Lesser Wine Goblin. There's also the Tea Goblin now.
Very good, very good. That's doable.
And the Snack
And
Goblin.
we do have the Christmas Goblin as
You also
well.
have the Christmas Goblin, yes, thank you.
Or it's the Wine Goblin, but Christmas Hat edition.
Yes.
It's a special edition one.
The Mind Goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I love it
Goblin.
so much.
It doesn't mind Goblin,
Fine.
doesn't mind. The woman
Mind gobbling these nuts.
looks like this.
They're chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Oh wow! Wait, no, she has a pretty face. Oh my god!
Hey, you newlywed. Keep it in your pants.
That's her. Wait, right?
Wait, who's that lady? She looks very, very yum.
Hattie can't.
I'm going to step up to the same mirror and look into what I see. And I know it's not going to be the same one, me, the player, but she's going to step up and probably looking at her own reflection instead.
Hattie sees piles of burning books in a hallowed chamber. One particular book itself seems to be ablaze. The book itself looks like. Thank you, Snack Goblin.
Hooray!
Yay!
There's a new goblin.
Yep.
It's the snack one.
Snack gobbling bringer of cheese.
Bringer with Twiglets, actually.
Oh,
Nice.
Love Twiglets. The book looks
That
like
is a
this.
cool.
Give me a second. I am noting this down.
it's a very unburnt book.
Very unburnt book, yeah.
It's the opposite of a burnt book.
Do I recognize the chamber that these books are in? Is this one of the chambers of my home?
You can do a wisdom.
Or-
for me.
Okay. Flat wisdom or history?
History.
History,
Trick,
okay.
you can do the same if you wish as well to see if you can recall
Yes,
what
I
who this woman might
Actually
be.
do. I actually do one.
26. You asked the
17.
cleric for a wisdom-based roll.
Dimblum is next. I have not forgotten about you.
Oh, okay.
You are currently enthralled, though,
Yes.
which means you are undergoing what's happening. I will deal with Travis first. Could be who to ask first. This is an internal chamber in what was once your lair. It seems to be corrupted and damaged and vile beyond compare. Some of the books in the library, which is where this is, seem to be thrown on the fire. But this book you've never seen before.
Okay. I'm assuming I don't recognize any details about it, but I assume it's something that somebody else brought there since it's not one that I am familiar with.
Yes.
Or at least I'm not familiar with it. There may be multiple explanations. Okay, that's enough for me.
The last time you saw this woman was running through the streets of Neverwinter. Beforehand, however, you saw her
Yeah.
on the night you ran away from home.
Yeah. Okay. I know who this lady is.
Me too.
No, you don't. Elias
No?
do.
Yeah. Right.
Because Elias
Elias
has also
does.
been chased by this woman.
Uh-huh.
Dimblum,
Yes.
completely enthralled by the mirror. Everything around you seems to fade away, and your entire focus is focused on this one memory. Or is it a memory?
Hyper-focused.
A woman running with wolves, holding a small child, is cut down by a man covered in fur, with one eye and cloaked. Her blood
Is it-
laid spilled on the ground.
This is the Lord of Dicks.
It is the Lord of Dicks.
God damn it. God damn you, Lord of Dicks.
She tries to
Why do I
claw
feel
away, but her hands are pinned by daggers from something you cannot see.
I grumble to myself.
Travis, what
Do I recognize the woman somehow?
the woman is, from your vision, a history check.
The woman is a history check.
Yeah.
A dirty 20.
She is the chieftain's daughter.
Yes.
The last
Pretty
hope for
one.
your tribe.
Yes. Now, the question Dimlim is probably thinking to himself is, why would the gods want to do something to his tribe?
We can
But
discuss that later.
I am enthralled, so I probably can't speak out loud.
You can. Just
Oh.
there's no one to answer you, but the rest can hear you.
No, okay. Why would the... well, Lord of Phallicals try to slay the chieftain's daughter like that?
The rest of you can openly hear this.
I'll respond. Maybe. I think I would know enough to know that he's enthralled on a quick glance.
You've seen
So-
Dimlim enthralled before.
I'll wait for a
Sounds like a common
discussion,
occurrence.
but make mental note of it.
For someone that was this smart, I get enthralled rather easily.
Now,
Should
You're
we
in-
go and help him?
Just a moment. There's actually information to be gleaned here.
Oh God! Really?
I would like to go ahead.
Using Dimblum as a tool to get information. Very Black Dragon of you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I am a grave cleric. I have. We're not hurting him or killing him. It's
You have
fine.
Loose morals.
Well, as long as we don't
Yeah.
kill him, I'm fine with whatever. But okay, what's your idea?
I have no intent of killing him. Just leaving him for a moment longer before we shake him free.
Trix is
I
fine.
wish to
And you
see-
see Dimlim dies.
I'm gonna go ahead.
you spent 1 second too long talking, he crumbles to dust.
Hattie, I don't feel so good. Peter Parker over into the wind. Anyway,
yes.
I would like to examine the mirror that has him captivated. I would like to see. There's one specific thing I'm looking for. If I can tell if this is a vision of things to come or things. Basically, I want to see when this is happening. If it's something that is going to happen, has already happened, is presently happening, or the fourth option I'm thinking of is if it is an illusion meant to torment us, much like the Night Serpent did months ago back in Mesro, or outside of Mesro.
Yeah.
So, if it's real, I want to know whether it's a vision or not. Because I would have experience with both scrying and with this type of vision meant to torment us, but pulled out of our own fears.
That would be Arcana.
Kana. Not my strong suit, but that is what I want to see. I'm going to guidance on myself.
I was going to state though, since I did have a conversation with you, I would presumably have followed you over here. So if you want aid in Arcana check, Trix will happily help you look for shit.
Yeah, so you will
Okay.
gain advantage from Trix. I want to change the
And then-
advantage system at some point, but I haven't quite figured out how. Carry on.
I'll use guidance so I get the D4 on top of that as well. So maybe we'll get something decent. It's a 7 plus. Let's see what the D4 is. If it's probably not enough to tell. It'll be a 10, super middling. Hattie's not an expert with Arcana.
This mirror itself seems to be inscribed with runes as such you've not seen before. You've heard of mirrors, but mirrors often a conduit of magic through different purposes and different means. So discerning exactly what this mirror's intent is and what is being seen is not possible at this time. The data is not high enough for you to quite discern.
That's fair. So
Drake, can you tell?
It was enough, though. It at least confirmed my theory has grounds, even if I don't know what the result is.
Yeah, I'm
That it's a conduit for some kind of
My
magic.
description's
Yeah.
a bit more flowery. I know this.
May I just try something to see if I get some? Because I really want to touch it, and I want to check it. And she eyes Hattie with big eyes. Like, am I allowed?
Do you recognize the runes here? I don't.
Oh wait, can I read them?
These look like they're channeling the magic, but they don't look familiar to me. I know you're better with that than I am.
She will eye the runes.
Dimblum, there is an advancement in your vision. Sorry, Ina. Hold that thought for 1 second. A man brandishing an large axe and carrying a shield covered in rime rushes to try and aid the woman, but is cut down once more by a man with eyes of darkness and raven hair, covered in black armor. He is torn limb from limb, screaming. They are screams you have heard once before in death.
Why did Odin aid the dragon cult this way?
The man you saw torn to death was Skoga.
Rude, but okay.
Don't tell Marcus.
Yep. Why would they... This is peculiar, because I'm thinking that the man clad in dark armor is Aromna's brother.
Okay. I know. What were you going to say?
She will eye the runes, like to see if it's anything she can read with her eyes of the runekeeper.
And you can read everything, in theory.
I can.
You are the perfect Babelfish. You can read it, but you can't speak it.
I can, but I can probably, if I can read it and understand it, I might explain it in another way.
Romanar's brother is called Morin, yes. That's not to say it is or it isn't him. I know. That's what I've got the wrong spelling. Sorry.
Yeah, it got suspiciously quiet. I thought my DC was bugging out.
Erzed stra eru ut ubkafra und orvosi. I show not your face, but your heart's desire.
Yeah, I understand it at the first word you said in the other language.
I said Erzed,
yeah,
so.
Yeah, no, this was straight up like the mirror of Erised. Okay, that's what was my initial thought.
I show not your face, but your heart's desire. If you want to go for the original.
Yeah. Well, I don't know directly what it says, Hattie, but it's basically it shows you what you most desire, or something along those lines.
Interesting.
Not what Dimblum desires.
I know. Does Trix read Primordial?
Oh, that's...
I can never remember. It's the one I can't recall if you can do.
Fuck, I haven't done my languages.
Oh, with the new... Because you had to change your stats like 3 times.
I have to check my old character sheet for that. I do think... Hold on, Trix.
As many ancient things.
I think I only knew Infernal.
I think it was Infernal and Abyssal.
Yeah, I know Infernal and Abyssal. I don't think I speak...
I think Marco knew Primordial.
That could be it.
Yeah,
I knew somebody here did, but I checked and it wasn't me.
Yeah.
I'm Celestial and Elvish.
Yeah. Oddly, considering where you are, Primordial would be very useful to pay. But yes, we're going to say, for the sake of argument, that Trix does not mean Primordial. You have Eyes of the Rune Keeper, so you can still read it anyway.
Yeah, no, I speak Abyssal, Infernal, Draconic, Gnomish, Grung, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
Of course. Okay.
So not
That's
Do you
Primordial.
speak Thieves' Cant?
Well, I can read Thieves' Cant.
It seems appropriate that you can do Sign, that you can do, then also do Thieves' Cant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It actually
It feels
does.
right.
NSL as well, not BSL. That's why we have issue. Yes, sorry. Do you relay this to Hattie?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Or basically her own interpretation of what it
I
is,
will allow
because
you
she
to make
can't.
an additional wisdom save at this juncture.
I was going to. I would have cast guidance on him and tried to shake him loose.
Okay, you get advantage.
Come back to us, Dimblem.
Oh,
Back to us.
advantage.
And a D4 from
and
the
a
guidance.
D4 from the guidance, yeah.
So that's a 17 plus 2
I mean,
for a
in way, you could have
19.
actually failed that with guidance because the DC is 80. So
Nice.
Okay, nice.
without that, you.
I knew it was close because the lowest we rolled before was 20, and I was like,
Dimblem
ooh, it
shakes
could
back
be
to
close.
reality and realizes what's around him, and he's been staring into a mirror this entire time. However, what
Would he have
you
heard-
smelt and everything was real. However, the outside world was dead to you. I was on
How are you doing? How are you doing, Fortress?
I am
Just call him Fortress.
Yes.
nice.
Seems a natural progression from the wall.
From wall to fortress.
That's a big leap of wall to fortress.
Dimblem the fortress.
I mean, I
Yes, I like it.
I think it's quite appropriate.
What's next?
Yeah.
Citadel?
Dimblem's Keep.
Dimblem the key.
What's next? Sprawling Necropolis or something? I don't know.
Yes, Dimblem the necropolis.
We'll come to that when we
That's
get to
the dark timeline.
I'm trying this. It's a French martini sour ale.
Oh,
Dimblem the French martini sour ale.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very spicy.
that would be Hattie. Or not
Yeah,
Hattie,
so-
Trix.
Well,
so
the thing is, I the mirror.
What did you see?
I
know it
did
was something.
see Lord Odin.
I'm disappointed you didn't call him the Lord of Dicks, to be honest.
I don't think Emblem would necessarily disrespect him like that, even though he is a Lord of Dicks.
Hattie would, but not
Oh,
Dimblem.
Hattie,
I can respect it.
Lord Odin did.
Lord of Dicks.
There you go.
Yeah, that guy.
Someone else to say it, it had to be Trix.
That works.
He fell my former chieftain's daughter, and then someone pinned her to the ground with daggers. I could not see who that was.
It's worth an interjection at the moment. You all did see the vision of the daughter running away at one point or another. Sorry,
Oh,
carry on.
We saw that.
Remember when you were in the previous trial, you saw the daughter escaping from Aaron. Sorry,
Yes.
carry on.
Correct.
And then I did see my old battle brother, which is weird because he is supposed to be in a sarcophagus. He tried to step in to defend the chieftain's daughter, but got torn limb from limb by a dark-cladded individual, which I would believe to be Morin. I did not get a good look at the man in the black suit of armor, but it fits his description on a glance, and considering our last vision when we were, three
all
Goliaths in a trench coat.
I'm sorry.
I've heard of
Cosplaying as a giant.
I get your.
That's a very tall fucking trench coat. I'm sorry.
I love the image. Just String Alliance cosplaying as a tiny giant.
Oh, that's good. Or a
Uh,
pretty ordeal.
yes. Where we try to keep Morin from slaying the chieftain's daughter, but then, the Lord Odin, or the Lord of Dicks, or Palicles, as some might call him, he does not seem to be on my tribe's side, but rather the dragon cult's side.
Well, he is a dick, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yes, but he is not categorized as a chaotic god.
Are we sure it's even him? Can someone imposter him? Would anyone gain or benefit from that?
I mean, a lot of people would gain from.
Massey's trying to put a hand up.
It's fine. I'm waiting because it's a DM question that would be happening in the background of this conversation, her
Sorry.
thinking, so.
Carry on.
A
It's a
lot of
question for you for
people.
later. Or
A
a minute.
lot of people would gain something from cosplaying the.
What's cosplaying?
When you pretend to be someone else
Oh,
in the guise
dress up.
of someone else, yeah, dress up.
Impersonation.
Yes.
Trix calls it dress up. She always has.
Now,
Well, I played
will-
dress up as a child.
I will say that I remember, and you all should as well, not a few months ago, we were subject to visions from the Night Serpent. I do not know
I
if this is a
was
trick
not
of his.
No, it didn't look
That's right. We met you just after that.
Yes.
Oh. But
But,
we were subjected
okay.
to visions of the Night Serpent that were realistic but falsehoods.
From
This
what
could be one
I've
of
been
them.
told about
Can't
the
believe you're
Night
making
Serpent,
Odin.
would I piece it together that it is the dragon that I never remember the name of that is on the roots of Yggdrasil?
Needhog.
Yes.
It's not Needhog, no.
I swear to God,
It's
at one
Dengar.
point in time, you told us it was
No, there
Nihon.
is a difference. I have
Needhog.
referenced
There is
Needhog,
a
but-
Needhog.
I have referenced it, but it's not the Night Serpent that I referenced as Needhog.
Okay.
There's another dragon.
I have a second question. That this would be one that Hattie's trying to recall, so it'll probably be a dice roll. Would she? Well, let me say it this way: she does not have a very high personal opinion of Odin, but she also would she know of any actual treachery, or just dislikes him as a dragon? Does she know of anything she would disagree with on a moral boundary? Like, does he actually lean into evil territory?
I will give you a straight religion roll for that, because Odin is a deity, so...
It is not my strongest, but we will see.
Can
He
I-
thinks he's a lesser deity, but... Ooh, okay.
25.
Can you...
Oh,
Can I do the hell?
I mean, you don't really need to with a 25, but you
Okay, good.
can roll with advantage to see what happens.
I will roll
You might
the
get a
second
crit.
check for the advantage. It is indeed a crit, but the wrong direction.
First one, then.
So we'll go with the 25.
Odin, and indeed most of the Norse pantheon's history to you, as an avid reader at your time, you'll be aware is filled with treachery, deceit, and deception. Odin, being one of the chief deities, is among most of it and an orchestrator in quite a bit of it. So subterfuge and trickery is usually the realm of Loki. However, Odin's not above manipulating things for his own means and ends.
And also is closely associated with Loki still.
Yes.
They are blood
And
brothers.
has committed terrible atrocities. As all of the
As a
Aesir
god
have.
should.
So it is possible that this is Odin. But I would also not put it above being a trick of someone else. We should be cautious going forward for both possibilities.
It would be a mere trick of the light for the trickster Loki to dress up, cosplay, disguise himself.
Cosplaying is now a thing we do in D&D.
Yeah, we
the irony of
cosplay.
itself.
A disguising
he's-
spell is something a child could do. I would not put it beyond a god, that's for certain.
Yes, and a god of mischief, illusions, and trickery.
Or a god of dicks.
He sounds like a pleasant man.
The god
I
of
already like him.
You
Loki's
make it
fascinating
sound
in
like
the worst
Lord
cases.
Odin is well equipped down there when you
Well,
call him the god.
I'm not talking about the Lord of Dicks. I'm talking about the other guy.
Oh, his blood brother Loki.
Yeah, he
Anyway,
sounds pleasant. But I want to touch this mirror, but I don't want to
What?
touch it unless you guys give me
Yeah, I
permission.
would rather meet Loki than Thor.
I would like to see what happens when
I
you
wanna
do touch
touch
it,
it.
Trix.
Can I touch
Touch
it?
it this
Can
time. I would like to see.
Yes, you can touch it, darling.
I just see you. Okay, touch it. I want to touch. I want to touch. I want to touch.
Yeah, she's asking to be.
She's just standing there like,
No one's stopping me.
And she's gonna touch it with her whole like.
Painful eye contact as she does it.
This is improvement.
I'm taking a step back.
I'm not.
Slowly stretching out her arm, and she eyes like Dimblum, Patty, Dimblum,
I
Patty,
have
and
an
she's just.
important question. Are you looking
go
at the
ahead.
mirror as you do this?
Well, I will as I touch it. Obviously, goes. Okay, I can do that.
She says, and then crit fails.
20.
Nah.
The mirror itself seems to be a shimmering mirror to you, but short.
I am trying to discern with like touching it, like probably like not origin of magic, but what school of magic
None of them.
it. Yeah, that's more what I wanted to do. 33.
Fucking hell.
Damn.
This is clearly some form of divination magic. However,
She knows her mirrors.
you being she knows her mirrors. She's a child of Sigil. She knows shit.
There's one above every bed in her mansion.
Yeah, literally. Just above the entire room is just mirrors. You can see every angle.
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Even the floor's mirrored, just in case. How you walk is terrifying. Sorry, I got distracted. Being a child of the maze and a relation to the Lady of Pain and Sigil, you'll be aware, however, that this portent within the mirror has been twisted to show someone's worst desire, their worst fear.
Ooh.
Things that may come to pass, but in the grand scheme of things, should not come to pass.
Okay, so the both of you just hear Trix exclaim, "Ah, that's the desire part of the writing." Uh-huh.
The writing itself is
Okay.
lying to you, technically.
Yeah. Oh.
Somebody flipped an Uno reverse card behind that incantation.
Okay, she lets go when she's done. I assume she's done.
Yes.
Okay, well this is interesting. Okay, you, Hattie, okay, I'm sorry, Dimblin, this was before you came out of your enthrallment. I mentioned that the writing you see, and she points to the runes for Dimblin to see, that the writing said something about the mirror showing your desire, or what you heart desire. But touching it feels like original thing was like made from some sort of foul, nasty ass magic, the divine part. But it has been twisted in some way, so it kind of does the opposite. It shows you more what your hearts mostly won't desire, if you catch my drift, or
Your
something along those
greatest
lines.
fears.
I don't
of
know
that sort.
I don't know if fear is the right word, but like
But something
shows
you
you-
don't want to happen.
yeah, you don't want to encounter or you don't want to meet.
So,
Which-
At this
Question
point in
of-
time, Dimblin will look around the room to see if there is a shadow moving or anything like that. Looking for tricksters in the shadows, you can see.
Moving, but can you please roll a perception roll for me, please?
26.
One of the mirrors seems to be showing you something different. Every other mirror
With
is
my
showing you the
passive-
same thing.
With my passive perception, would I notice that? Not paying attention.
Possibly, you might even glance and see there's a different image on one of them.
Okay.
I would
My passive's 24.
walk over to the one that is different.
This one.
No, that's this one.
I have a question for in a moment.
The mirror.
I'll wait with my stuff. Do you have yours,
Your question,
Travis?
Travis.
Yes, glancing specifically at the one that me and Trix were also in front of previously, does it have a similar incantation on it? Does it appear to be a similar make?
They seem to have the same incantation.
I just was wondering about that, so,
Now that Trix has pointed out to you, at least.
yeah, that makes sense, and it starts making a little bit more sense of what our visions were. We were not enthralled by them, but we still saw similar visions of things we don't want to come to pass.
Yes.
Well, much like the Night Serpent, this makes me feel a little more at ease. The first time definitely threw me through a loop, but for this one, I feel a little more prepared. These are falsehoods. I will not necessarily let them affect my judgment. Now,
No,
I
This
come
think
one
Trix, let's
is
go see what Dylan has
different.
found.
I actually think though that these mirrors in itself, like without the twisted part, is quite a sad creation because it would show you what your heart's most desire. It's a very elaborate way of trapping someone, I believe.
It
would
may
be.
well be. And for the next minute, you all have advantage on wisdom saving throws and theft saving throws, if that is a thing, as Dimlim opens his very bright book and casts Beacon of Hope on all three of us.
Oh God, get close to broke.
It's
No,
like that
I'm
greatest one
sorry.
walking around with the lights on.
Next
Shut up,
time.
it's so bright. No.
I'm sorry, and he puts it back.
Trix
And
puts
he
sunglasses on. It's so bright.
And he
It's
walks up to
just
the
like-
mirror.
Just like the glare on a fresh snowfall. It's
I
nothing,
wish for
don't worry.
sunglasses for as morning gift.
I mean,
I will find
the
you some
closest
snow
thing I
goggles.
have to sunglasses is
Gem of
this
truth.
shield, and he pulls out his +3 shield. You can shield yourself from light with this thing.
She grabs
There,
it.
hold it.
It's bigger than her.
And Dimblem is holding out his shield for Trix to grab.
Inside the mirror. Who is looking in the mirror, just for context for me?
I am.
Just you?
I would be
I
behind
think-
him looking in as well.
So all of you are
Yeah, I would all
actively looking
looking
into the
in.
mirror.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of you will see a beautiful summery tropical place with fans down the side and a procession through golden streets to a small chair where a odd dwarf sits with a Mazeric symbol on his head. Everyone seems to be celebrating.
Is this Mesro in its heyday?
Yeah, I was thinking the same, and that this is Uptau, but
No, it is Uptau. You have every belief it is Uptau,
Oh!
and this is Mesra. But it's
okay.
not the past.
Present
This
or
looks
future,
a-
possibly?
Is this what Mesro could look like in the future?
It could
I
be.
mean, if we do things right,
Is this-
most likely.
Is this incantation flipped like the other ones were, Trix?
I
Or is
don't
this
know.
something that we
Hold
do
on.
desire?
Let me have a look, and she will
It does seem
either
very pleasant.
she will
I'm
eye the
asking for an
writing.
Arcana roll again. It will make no damn difference, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
We can't
It could be a
fail.
natural
I
one.
rolled bad.
Even with a natural one, she
I
still
rolled-
isn't 18.
Yeah.
I rolled bad. I rolled a 7.
This mirror itself seems to have a clear incantation and hasn't been twisted.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
Oh,
would feel-
wait. This doesn't feel twisted as the other ones.
Touches it, her hand almost phases through the mirror.
Yeah, so her hand sort of disappears.
Yes.
Right, and Dimblem will try to physically touch the glass.
As you try and touch it, your hand also passes through the mirror.
It's a portal! England, go
And
through.
I take a front flip.
Careful.
Front
I'm
flip
going to
into the mirror.
Step forward and cast a guidance blessing on you. First, just in case there's a trap of some kind here. The guidance is not for the acrobatics check.
It is!
Fine, use it as you please.
26
How
on
would you
my
like to
front
try and do
flip.
this?
You just see Dimblem just hover into the air and just 2, 3, 4, 5 loops, flips into the air as it goes through the mirror, coming out, possibly coming out on the other side, rolling with a grandiose touchdown.
Dimblem disappears through the mirror.
In
I
a
didn't
very
think
stylish fashion.
I mean,
I didn't
that
think
far,
this
but
far,
he did that in
Hattish.
a
Should we
fashion.
go through? I didn't think this far, Hattie. Should we follow him?
Dimblem is gone.
I was hoping he would come back a few seconds later and
Should
give
we
us
just wait?
a confirmation of some kind.
Should we?
I think
I will,
if long enough.
if I am able to, I will take my hand out and just wave them through if it seems safe on the other side.
That depends on the other side.
It does depend on the other side. You can make your own decision on that, Lance.
Yes. Abort mission! No.
Flee before me! Oh god, didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
There are two
I
Hatties.
am not saying that.
Before you stand
Flee! Flee for your lives! Abandon all posts!
a flowing
Here.
mists, in the centre of which is an almost runic font, which the entire area seems to revolve around. You sense strange eminent energy in a connection to the past and the future.
Some weirdos are putting up fireworks.
That's why he pops his head through the portal to say,
No.
fireworks! I want to see that.
I take my head back through the portal just so you just see Dimlem's head. Seems to be fairly safe. It seems to be a place connected to both past and future. I have not seen anything hostile yet.
You can come back
Good
out.
enough
It
for
does
me.
not seem like a trap. Good enough for me. I'm going to raise my shield and step through.
Trix just goes through.
Did
I do-
Trix, did you take the shield that I offered you?
No.
Okay,
and this
good to know.
is where we take a 5-minute break.
Du må prøve pickled garlic med spekemat neste gang.
Sylt av hvitløk høres litt ekstremt ut.
Okay, Alex. What are your opinions on pickled garlic?
Normal or black?
Normal.
I'm not against pickled garlic, but in which capacity?
Eating it raw.
Not something I've ever done, admittedly. However, I'm not against it. It wouldn't be a bad thing.
It's really tasty.
See, I wish... This is my hair. It's confusing me. If my hair went like this every fucking day, I'd be happy, but it never does. It's the end of the day. When I go to fucking bed, it looks like this. But yeah, I'm not
It's the Sunday look. Yeah, no, I love pickled garlic.
I almost have long enough hair to have an emo cut.
Oh my god, no.
I used to have
Lars,
full
no.
curtains. Yeah, Lars,
That
please
looks
don't. That's
terrible.
awful. No, please put it back. Listen to the woman and the gay man. No, darling.
Yes.
Justin Bieber pulled that look better than you.
Yes.
Oh, I know, you'll appreciate this. Last Saturday, I had to go to like a family bullshit thing, which I hate. I only got through by drinking and then tormenting my cousin who's interested in a boy but still a virgin and is not forward at all.
Oh.
So the inner gay man in me tormented her, but she didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably tormented the poor individual.
I mean,
Home. Was it Tuesday? I sent her a message saying, "Have you asked him out yet?"
good,
Still on
good.
holiday.
People need a bit of... Yeah, no, people need a bit of pressure.
Yeah, no. Some
Pressure
people
is a
need
good thing.
I hate my
Yeah.
Ugh, it was painful and awful. The cake looked amazing, though. I didn't send you guys the cake.
Yes, you did.
Did I? Yeah, I did.
Yes.
I made the cake. It's brilliant. I hate it.
Those look good. Good.
I found a really nice sour ale now. It's the French martini one. It's really nice.
Nice.
So, Ina, question. You're going to Manchester. You have no anticipation that I'm coming to Manchester, do you?
No,
Oh, good.
I don't have time for you.
That's what I thought. No, I need to check because otherwise, if there wasn't anticipation, I'd be rude if there was. If you get what I
However,
mean.
we are. Yeah, no. However, though, we are going to Wales because being in Manchester, you're only an hour away from
yeah,
Wales, so we're
absolutely.
going to Wales.
You realise I expect tons of fucking pictures and everything, though.
Yeah.
Afterwards, not just because you need to enjoy it.
No, I'm probably sending snaps. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to going to England. Both me and Robin are looking forward to it.
Have you told him? Have you told him?
Yeah, Christmas.
What did he say?
It wasn't Christmas. I thought it was a birthday present.
Oh yeah, no, I gave him Manchester United tickets. Yeah.
I knew.
And we're going the 16th of April to 20th.
All right.
So 4 days.
Did he cry when he got the present?
I can't really envision Robin crying.
Oh no, he loved it. He thought it was a good idea. And
I want to see him cry.
he didn't cry.
He's lovely.
No.
I love Robin.
He
He's
took-
lovely, but
He took one look at it and was like, "Oh, shit, cool." And then he started showing it off. Yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yes.
I think he got more excited afterwards.
Yeah. I spent like
God forbid he shows excitement.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
Christmas, like you're getting a gift after another, right? And we don't
Yeah,
know
it's
when
so
my
much
gift is
going on.
coming. Yeah, so so much going on, but like I know he's excited for it. So
I can't use all my excitement on this gift. I might get something
And
better.
he deserves it as well, because I know he's been so supportive when you've been going through the shit with your sister and stuff as well. He's been really understanding and loving
Yeah.
about it.
he has. He's been amazing for me. So he deserves this, and this is also why we're going on this trip because it's mostly for him. But we're also going to Wales, which is me, the whole me
Are you
thing.
going
So
to
we're gonna
Wrexham?
watch the whole team. Yeah, we're going to
There
Wrexham.
we go, I thought you were.
So I'm excited for that. So
I
I'm
know-
really looking.
you're looking forward to it too, though.
Yeah,
I like football and that too.
I love football.
I have a request for Lars and Einar. I didn't do it this time because I didn't feel up to it because I was flying. But this time when I come to Norway, bring me some weird Norway shit to try.
Like
Smalerhove.
alcohol
Anything.
or food.
Anything.
We
Rakfisk.
give him a Smalerhove.
No,
Literally
fuck the
anything.
sheep. No, fuck the sheep's head because no one wants
Oh,
to
no,
eat
I've
that.
had that.
Rakafisk. Rakafisk.
Uh,
Do you eat that? I'll eat that.
It's a thought that occurred to me.
I knew what it was. I had to Google it, but I saw the word pop up on my screen at the same time as you said it, because you actually
Yeah.
live there and you know what it is. But I was going to say the same thing.
Einar,
Hmm?
we should give him Trek.
Oh yeah!
Yes, that's a very
My-
local.
My dad actually made some this year
So
himself.
did my dad.
Wait, he did?
Yes.
Wait, did they pick the berries together? Because I know my dad and your dad plucked the blueberries that I have in my freezer.
Probably. I mean,
Relationship
they
like
need
that
some
is
friend
like-
activity.
The fact that Einar talks to Lars' dad more than he does, but...
No,
I
my
mean-
dad. But yeah, no.
on this year, because I wasn't trying to get fucked anyway.
We need
Oh,
to get
Yeah,
through this.
you need to be stoked.
So stepping through the portal, what do we see?
Stepping through the portal, you see... Oh, sorry.
Emblem the fortress.
Shush.
We can't move your fucking... Travis's teacher shush coming up. You
No, that would
see
just be.
a large misty... Yeah, it's the look. I do that too. It's a large misty landscape with scarification in the ground. I love that word. With some broken columns and almost coral-like cliffs clinging to the land itself. In the centre is a swirling, tumultuous rift beneath ice itself, which seems to be calling to you like a ritual circle. Small flares of spirit fire pop up everywhere. This is clearly neither living nor dead in realms.
This seems to suit your job applications, Hattie.
Just because it's cold.
All of you.
Yes, and the whole neither living nor dead part.
Balance.
Does it fit? It's a stupid.
Whisper the words and release. The connection must be.
What words are we supposed to whisper? And I take a look at the glowing shard. Does it specify any words on it?
What would you want of me?
Why are you like this?
I know this is
the password.
a question, but does this whole pit feel magical,
Everything here.
or does it feel? Or yeah, but like how?
do my usual way. You sense magic.
Okay, I'm trying to
Always
the school of magic from this. Like, is it like life or death thing, or is it something else? Is it?
Oh yes, the school of life and death.
It is something else.
Which I haven't encountered before.
Which none
Is
of you
a
have
reasonable
encountered.
question. Okay, then I wouldn't know anything more about this.
This is magic older than Hattie's family.
I would like to.
Um,
I would like to sit down and commune with nature while the others run around and do their stuff.
Congratulations, there is nature.
Yay!
You're
Give me a second.
Hattie and Trix, what are you doing? While Dimblum sits down and plays with the dirt.
Snow.
Snow, yeah. The snurt.
Oh, that's worse.
The snus?
but it's also very fitting for exactly what it is.
Yes.
Like that gross mixture of snow and dirt. It feels right. I'm all right. We're putting it in the dictionary. Somebody alert Oxford. You're closer.
Snurt. Yeah, I am closer.
So you all heard that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Though I do not know what we are supposed to whisper. I could take a look around if you want me to.
Might be best. We do need to figure out where this goes. We are playing with something far older than any of us understands. I think we best approach with caution.
I don't want to go in, but I want to go to the edge and peek in.
Now, careful.
I'm like watching Trix very anxiously, getting ready to like.
Oh, you will see, like, Trixie, she's not running, she's like testing the snow and be like, okay, and she's like, leaving, so she's very
You're also in a symbol of sorts.
I mean, yeah.
Oh well, she wouldn't think of that, so she will be standing there.
Trix looks down. Chasm seems to go on for a perception check.
Oh.
Hey.
I've decided to embrace it. I'm just going with it now.
I like that.
Oh, the cavern seems to go on endlessly until some smatterings and shafts of light descend into a singular object within. I say object, but it seems to be a small slumbering form.
It is the woman, since you said the object.
Oh,
points.
Wow, Lars. Seriously, Jesus. Too far.
I think someone's down there.
Someone's
down there?
Yeah, it looks like a shape of a humanoid.
And Dimblem will very carefully take 1 foot over to the thing while leaning backwards, so if he falls, he won't tumble down.
Do not fly.
I have been around enough anti-magic to know that flight and stuff.
Surface, not a sheer drop, by the way. All this is below the surface.
Okay.
It's clear. Crystal clear.
I still want to rather fall back than onto the...
Wait, so
ice.
this is solid?
Yes.
Oh, fuck, okay.
But clear like a...
You asked to look down, so I still gave it to you.
Yeah.
But clear like a frozen lake would be.
Yes. Hattie,
My main question is...
It's incredibly thick. It's like 30 meters thick.
My main question is, do I shut down if I step onto it?
No.
Okay.
I feel a little bit cold.
And this is
Even
a sensation This is a sensation I only get when I'm in physical contact with Hattie. It is what other people would... That is what other people would consider cold.
Oh, is it death cold? Is that what? And she would like point and touch a finger to see if it's death cold or cold.
Is that what I feel when I...
It's very cold.
I think it's more like permafrost cold.
Yeah, it's more like permafrost. It's not the touch of death.
It's death cold.
No, she touches the mist and touches Hattie. No, it's different.
Trix, we'll unpack that later, but that's... I'm not sure what I feel about that.
You should have said, is it Styx cold? It would be amazing.
That's fine.
Well, you be death and shit, Hattie. Didn't you cold?
That's cold.
We still need to whisper something. So if everyone spread out and look for a clue to what.
DM for this is a check of memory and note.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
This is something you said this in this session.
Again, this is the worst session.
I am about to say it.
Okay.
I'm not expecting you to remember it.
Okay.
You have to recall it verbatim. It is worth knowing, which means exactly. Because this is a check. If you get it wrong, there are consequences.
There always are.
Big consequences. O spirits, bound by ice and time, whispered voices of a frozen prime, we call to thee through frost and flame, by the ancient rites speak thy name. From shadows deep and glacial halls, hearken now to our humble calls. By blood and bond we seek your sight, guide us forward through eternal night. Boundless wisdom we now implore, reveal to us what lies in store. Ancestors of frosts, hear our plea, unlock the path and set us free.
Yeah, no
That
way
is so
in
much
hell.
that I have ADHD.
There's no way I can recall that word for word.
You were meant to be making notes! I even spoke.
Yeah, I called. I
can't
tried
write
to
that
make
fast.
notes. I got 3 words in, and then I lost track.
Yeah, I gave up.
I tried to do this shit with you people and it doesn't work.
I'm sorry, Alex. This is a
Fine.
hard puzzle to do.
Yes, memory is hard for us.
I need a memory roll at this point. Could all of you please roll a intelligence straight?
Straight intelligence.
It wouldn't be history.
No.
Okay.
None of
Ken!
Straight intelligence, 23.
I'm an idiot.
8.
I am the smartest
I'm
one.
not the biggest idiot.
that remembers it is Dimblum, so the only person who will verbatim remember it is Dimblum.
Yay.
I mean, that feels fine to me.
And
He's a construct. He should have better memory than me.
And Dimlim will whisper. And Dimlim will whisper. O spirits bound by ice and time, whispered voices of frozen prime, we call to thee through frost and flames. By the ancient rites speak thy name. From shadows deep and glacial hall, hearken now to our humble call. My blood and bond we seek your side. Guide us forward through eternal night. Boundless wisdom we now implore. Reveal to us what lies in store. Ancestors of frost, heed our plea. Unlock the path and set us free.
Performance roll.
Per
Yeah, I decided I'm gonna fuck you
performance.
all over and make you roll performance because none of you are bards. I know you get
Yeah.
guidance.
I was doing guidance
It's
and
an-
helping how
Oh.
somehow.
And 19, and that's a 22.
That is one success.
Do I need to do this 3 times?
I think the 3 of us need, or the other 2 of us still need to
hearken
do it.
forth the voices 3, recite the plea, and come to thee.
Well, okay, we heard Dimblum. We can remember this, Hattie. Right?
Can you?
Right?
Intelligence roll.
No.
No, Trix
No.
can't. Trix can't remember her fucking name right now.
Hang on a second. I am going to cheese this with cleric abilities.
I wondered how long.
By
that would
cheese, I
take.
mean help a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cast Bless on all of us. So I will take 2 spell points off because that's just a first level. Where is my token? And how was I keeping track of that? 129 to 127. 2 points to cast a first level spell. So the 3 of us are under the effect of Bless for the next minute, so you get a D4 added to basically everything you want to. Or does it not apply to checks? I think it's just attack rolls and saving throws.
Yes.
It won't help on checks.
Officially. Wouldn't help with this, but guidance would help with this. Because the guidance is specifically ability checks. Okay, cool. So instead of Bless, it would have been guidance. and it would be only one at a time. So, let me add those points back. I forgot that that's the specification of how it
Dimblum is
works.
capable of helping each of you now. He has done
Yep.
it. Because he
So
can
I'm going to-
it.
And just
I'm going
take Trix's jaw and mouth the words for her. Is that helping?
Do you have ventriloquism as a skill?
No, I do
No, you
not.
cannot.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down crisscross applesauce on the ice. Kind of sit down a little bit comfortably. Dimple, would you mind helping me? You have better skill in this than I do.
Why, yes.
And I'm
would
going to
love
cast
to.
guidance on myself, refocusing,
Selfish bitch.
kind of coming inward, and just think.
Introspection
Nah.
is the answer.
If
Can
you repeat after me, Hattie.
Oh,
Yes.
God. I do solemnly declare I am up to no good.
Oh, spirits bound by ice and time.
Spirits bound by ice and time.
Whispered voices of frozen prime.
Whispered voices of frozen
Prime. We call to
Prime.
thee through frost and flame.
Call to thee, frost and flame.
By the ancient rites speak thy name.
By the ancient rites speak thine.
From shadows deep and glacial halls.
Can we skip this because I want to be done?
No!
No?
Okay, cool. Can you do that line again?
You're doing
From
it! I don't give a shit!
from shadows deep and glacial halls.
Shadows deep and glacial
Because it's
halls.
important you say it right as well.
Hearken now to our humble call.
Hearken now to our calls.
By blood and bond we seek your sight.
By blood and bond we seek your sight.
Guide us forward through eternal night.
Guide us forward through eternal night.
Boundless wisdom we now implore.
Boundless wisdom we now implore.
Reveal to us what lies in store.
Reveal to us what lies in store.
Ancestors of frost, heed our plea.
Ancestors of frost, heed our.
Unlock the path and set us free.
Unlock the path and set us free.
Performance roll! With advantage and guidance.
Hooray! My
If you
best
fail,
thing
this is
ever.
awful. I'm gonna be honest.
I have a +1 to performance. This is going to be mediocre at best. Plus 1d4. So a 10.
I'm gonna be kind, that's enough. Because you are suffering greatly enough. But I'm stuck in right.
Right.
Can we say that Trix was doing that at the same time, or do we have to do it again?
No!
I was contemplating just whispering whatever you guys said,
No,
and
Trix
then
has to
I
say it
remembered
too.
that. Yeah, no, the problem is I remembered that I could probably have done that, but that they were at the third sentence, so I was like, fuck, I don't remember the first two.
Now,
It's Trix's
darling,
turn.
would you come to us and I'll tell you if you repeat after me like Hattie did.
It was very, very cold, you know?
Yes.
Trix is like getting things out of her coat.
And I will actually hold Trix. I will hold Trix so she doesn't touch the permafrost.
Even then, she's still covered in bearskins, dead walruses, strange cloaks. She doesn't know where she got it.
Okay.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, so repeat after me.
Guidance.
Oh, spirits bound by ice and time.
Oh, spirits bound by ice and time.
Whispered voices of frozen prime.
Whispered voices of frozen time.
Prime.
Prime, I mean.
We.
Oh no. Oh, God. I was so close.
I told
20.
you there were consequences to failure. I've lost my turn order thing. Where has it got? They've moved it.
Yep.
It's a 20.
There's a way
Well,
to add it.
luckily, it's fun to do combat, so.
You're gonna have to still do it. You don't escape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
The thing is, combat with us usually takes like 3 sessions.
Yeah, it kind of
God,
does.
Yeah.
I don't know what's just happened to the initiative order. People have just appeared from nowhere. Um,
We are fighting ghosts of things.
at this point, yeah, you are. Because there were things that are dead on the combat order.
Why? Why am I gone?
You're not gone from me.
Is Travis one of the dead things?
I added my turn, and then it disappeared as I hit. There we go. Now it's in. It was just Roll20 being weird.
Okay, so that one's not you. You still there?
I feel like rolling a 1 on initiative, so a 2, is very, very fitting because I was sitting down crisscross applesauce and being a little bit uncomfortable.
Yes.
But we do all have... No, we don't have Bless because I took that back. Never mind.
Yes.
No, you don't have bliss, so
Nope.
fuck you all.
Yes.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see who fucks who.
No,
Well, it's your honeymoon, so I prank out of it.
Yeah.
don't say it.
You're alone for this, Hassie.
Tricks and Emblem are just off in a corner making grunting noises.
It's just like one of those cartoon cutscenes, and all you hear is jackhammer sounds.
No,
Oh
you just
no.
see in the air, dot, dot, dot.
Also,
You know you hear the Sims sound. And the blurred thing. Oh, look! They don't roll the best. I love that for them.
they're all still before me, probably.
I mean, one of them rolled a 2.
I mean, they are still all before you. Yeah. One of them rolled higher than Tricks, though, which is an achievement in this scenario.
No, I rolled really bad.
Good. Mr.
I just
Fortress.
have a stupid modifier.
And why do you have a plus 12?
I don't know how I got that. I think it was something from you.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
have taken
yeah,
over
I mean, the ring helps a little bit, but it gives
No.
you plus 2 in dexterity.
I have a I have a
We are-
plus
we are in
5 in
combat, it doesn't
dexterity
matter.
modifier.
Dimblem, go.
Yes, Dimblem will then use 5 feet of free movement. To go over here. And he will then just... You know what?
He'll let out his marriage frustration on the wraith.
You know, just for the fun of it, I would like to rage. Because I am a barbarian.
Just for the fun of it, I'd like to rage, please.
Please,
It's
can
the poshest request to rage ever.
Please, can I be a bit angry now? And you see Dimblem lightly raises his voice as he takes his Arkenford maul. And why does this keep happening? And he does a 29 hits.
Yes, for now.
That is 19 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of force.
You look strangely wounded. It's rather...
Oh, well, actually,
Slightly.
this doesn't... It actually takes more because rage, and for some weird reason it doesn't add rage. So that is 23 points of bludgeoning. 23 points of bludgeoning. It's always plus 4.
Indeed.
And then I shall do it again.
Of course you shall.
Does a 43 hit?
Yes.
Good.
For now.
I don't like the for now bit. So that
Until we
is
switch to Thaco.
25 points of
that's what I'm doing
bludgeoning.
when you get to the Great Glacier, we're going to Thaco, and the Dimbler is fucked.
No!
Because high AC kills you.
Oh god. 25 points of bludgeoning and 4.
You banish the spirit.
Hmm.
It is dead.
No.
No more. It is pining the fjords. It will meet the great parrots in the sky.
Alright,
I where I was going for a minute, then they got it.
That caught me.
Then, for the fun of
Everything's for the shits and giggles.
since I have incredible movements, I will then
Freak
just
of nature.
the freak of nature will then zoom over here and then
There's nothing
zoom
natural
over here.
about you.
And no, you don't get reaction attacks because
Bastard.
I have the mobile feats.
Bastard.
So yes, I do that. And that's the end of my turn.
I was expecting more, okay.
I mean,
Oh, you bastard. The one you killed was the one that was up before Tricks. Tricks!
I know! He was very conveniently
I
placed.
feel like that was intentional.
No, whatever do you mean? He was the closest, to be fair.
Miss Riley, or shall I call you Madam Fortress?
Madam Fortress, yes.
Like Madam Fortress.
I would like to use my reaction to encourage my wife to use her glaive.
I was thinking about using the glaive.
I mean, we have done enough practice now. You should be able to do a few good test rolls.
Hattie looks up from the ice. What are you talking about? Oh, there's ghosts.
Oh shit, what did I do now? Why did I send that?
What? What? Yay! Congratulations!
No, I
You
was
attack
gonna...
with Trix Rayleigh, fourth of her name.
No, the thing is, I don't know what. No, I the modif because I have a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls, but it doesn't add that, so I have to add that manually. That was what I was checking when I accidentally sent weapons.
accidentally rolled simple weapons, yes.
Nibbler would also encourage you to come towards this
I think
raid.
that's enough encouragement. What kind of marriage is this?
Well, I kinda already guessed that. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Now we're flanking it as well. Or is, do I have to go up there to do that?
Other side.
We're all fucked.
No, the thing is, class features, where do I have the thing? While raging, your allies have advantage of melee attack against any hostile creature within 5 feet of you. And then, you also have...
Dead.
While raging, any hostile creature within 5 feet of you have disadvantage against other targets than me. So you have advantage on this thing, and it has disadvantage on you. Since you're within 5 feet of me.
Nice.
And now you can Eldritch Smite and all that kind of fun
Yes,
thing.
because I need to do that as well. Hold on, this might take a while.
This is sounding like an Alcar turn.
Hey!
Okay, so
My turns were fast and
They
precise.
lasted 20 minutes ago, Lars. Me and Ida went to
17,
drink and other
18,
things in the
19,
meantime.
20. It's a dirty 20 to hit.
Is a hit for now.
For now, okay. So, oh, I didn't imbue my weapon. I have to do that
Too late.
first. Fuck. Okay.
No, too
Okay,
late.
yeah,
Declared
it's
it.
too late. Yes.
It. Wait.
You roll the damage die on the
Yes.
weapon, and then you add 4d10
You aren't.
force damage. You aren't.
You aren't.
We're all,
No, I can't
We're
we're
add
all
all
on, to be
these
fair.
And 2d
Some of us are more hard than others.
DC necrotic.
But I
This-
can
this-
add
this
2d6 necrotic.
You can add these
Oh.
two if you choose.
Lars,
You
you're losing your
can't.
grasp of English by the
You
steps.
can't.
No, yeah, but that's what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do the force damage because you can choose to imbue your weapon with your Eldritch Blast cantrip. I have to imbue my weapon first. In order to do that.
Yeah, that's
Unless it
something
says,
you
like,
do
on
while
it.
you strike. It's like green flame.
Yeah.
Hit.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, when
Hey.
you hit, you can choose to imbue. Okay, so...
There you go.
Oh, okay, so I can do the force damage.
Yes, and then 2d6 necrotic.
Okay. Well, I won't do necrotic to these people. I know better than to do that.
Rude.
Not people, the dead ones. You don't do necrotic to dead guys.
You don't do necrotic
Dead
to the
faces
dead.
in the water.
So that's 22 additional force damage.
Okay. It's still standing better than it ever was.
And I can attack it again! That's my second action!
Didn't you move over here?
Oh, fuck, I moved. Never mind.
Calm down!
I'm checking my bonus. Yeah, I'm...
Bloop.
I was gonna say, I think you should be able to take a normal attack as your
I'm a
bonus
glitch for a
action.
minute
It just
because you blubble.
it doesn't get proficiency unless you have multi-weapon fighting.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I do have 2-weapon fighting, but I never use them,
Okay.
so...
2-weapon
I-
fighting is
Now
for
maybe
your
the time
offhand
to
attack.
actually use a melee
Yeah.
weapon for once, either.
Yep.
Rather than a spell.
I am, but I...
Instead of a ninth
I'm
level
using-
at-will spell.
Yes.
Hey, I was encouraged by
Wow,
my
the
husband.
abuse.
He's trying
You-
to train me.
You're doing fine there.
You're
This
being
was a
encouraged by your
mighty
husband,
blow.
Abused by the priest. I mean, I don't know where you're going with this.
Like, I could have psychic screamed in his ear, but, you know, what's the blaming?
You just hit it, boom, and then you scream. But your weapon does a funny thing when you hit something. You both need to do a concentration check or enroll on the magic, wild magic table.
Isn't that only if you have a spell up?
Read the thing. It's been ages since I
When you
used it.
successfully attack a target while they are concentrating on a spell, both
Okay.
you and the target must succeed on a DC 18 con save.
Okay.
Because it replaces to maintain concentration on a spell. If either you or the target has advantage to maintain concentration, that advantage applies here. On a failed save, whoever fails loses concentration and must roll on the Sorcerer's Wild Magic table.
Okay.
That's actually super fun.
It
Yeah.
is.
So it's actually an advantage for me to not use spells if I'm going to use my weapon.
It is.
Is that only if he's maintaining a spell, though?
The way it's worded, yes.
Yeah,
I think it's only if either are maintaining a spell, yeah.
Yeah.
For either
So
side.
yes, that's the end of my turn.
It's cool.
Reef number 1. Ooh. I don't know where that came from.
Rate number 1 rolls a 15, so 15 for movement.
Rolls +2 guys and decides to attack regardless. Yeah, it actually does have shadow glide, so he could just teleport to you, to be honest.
That works.
He's gonna go for Hattie. So Hattie,
I am sitting at the moment,
I'm
so
hoping you
100%.
can save, please, Hitty. Hitty? Hattie, even. Save Hitty.
Can you
Con
do a
save.
con save, hippie?
We'll see. It's not a concentration check. It's just a normal one. That's going to be a 20 flat. Very good for me.
We get half, so. Hang on.
Okay.
Are you immune to necrotic damage?
Yes.
Well, it's gonna have no impact on you whatsoever then. He's going to try and
What's he
life-
tried to do to me?
He's trying to life drain you.
Oh,
Ah,
Which is
That's quite
ironic, really.
rude. That's incredibly rude of
Seeing
it.
that
So-
has no impact upon you. He is going to launch a spectral longbow.
I'm going to look.
You're gonna look
I'm
up.
going to look up and simply say, "That's mine." and
I was half expecting
maintain
I
my
am the
aura.
destroyer of worlds. He's
Just
going,
that's mine.
is he going to do that or is he going to do that? You're not within 10 feet. No. So he's going to try and spectral longbow hit Trix.
The one that's... Oh, yeah, she's there. She was just hidden in the shadows of her
And
curtains.
miss.
Yes.
Misery.
Yes, that's a miss.
Wraith number
I'm afraid.
Will
Electric Boogaloo.
will use his Shadow Glide, which does not incur attacks of
Spectral.
opportunity. To move over here. He will also then Haunting Volley, Trix, and Dimblum.
Okay.
Sorry, I went too far. Trix and Dimblum. Can the pair of you please roll a dexterity saving throw?
Dex. 22.
3.
We'll still take half damage. Because my saving grace now at this point. Oh god, this is going to be even worse than that because I know your freaking resistances. You take 38 points of necrotic damage.
Which is halved again.
Yes.
And
Wait, it's the 38 is not half, so...
18.
Oh, 18 and then half.
15 points of
Nice.
cold damage.
9.
You have a ring that should give you resistance to it if you have it attuned, because I gave you my ring of cold resistance.
I have.
Although, is this
I have it here.
considered a spell?
No.
Probably not. 9, and you would be glad to see that I take all the cold damage.
I am very gladdened to see that. However,
Yes.
well, actually, I get to do it. I get to do just a normal spectral longbow hit against one of you. So, Trix.
Remember, you have 5 more 80 when you're this close to me.
I mean, that's a miss. And less than 18 hits you. No, it
He even
doesn't.
hit me.
No.
I'm just really curious because as long as I stand
Probably.
close to Dimble, my AC is 31.
And that
Oh,
20
damn.
still hits no matter what.
Yeah.
I have a
I need
25
to
in
try to
AP.
hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hattie? Crisscross applesauce?
Crisscross applesauce. I'm not even gonna stand up at this point, but I see these specters in front of me. They're trying to drain my life, and I'm just like, I know how to do this.
Drain theirs.
No, I'm not even gonna do
Banish.
anything like that. I don't see these as enough of a threat to bother doing that, so I'm just going to wave my hand, and you see all these sparkles of ice shards appear in an arc above me, and they just take off into every direction. We're gonna shoot. We're doing a Call Beyond, which is Eldritch Blast for clerics, so it's 9 stars at this point, and since I could do it twice if I'm taking an action instead of a movement, it'd be 18 individual attacks. Let's just go 9. You know what? I'm going to do 9 at the guy in the front, and then as the second one, if that doesn't kill him, I'm going to send as many into him until he is down, and then any excess ones forward to the one directly behind him if you'll allow that.
Yep.
Since they're in a stupidly straight line to me.
They really are at this point, yeah.
So we're just going like this, all these spectral glimmering shards of ice appear and just take off in this straight. So my plus to hit on this is
Higher than their AC? Probably.
What's it say?
Attack
It doesn't.
modifier.
It's built as a wisdom save, but it should be a spell attack, so it's a plus 11 to hit. So I'm gonna roll 18 d20s, and you tell me which ones hit, and we'll do the math.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I don't like how this is going. 18 d20s. My screen did not appreciate that.
You
Man,
can
there
roll
was some
9
bad
at a
rolls in there.
time.
Oh, Jesus. Anything that exceeds an 18 can hit.
Okay, so a plus 11, that means a 7 or higher hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
There is a
10,
lot of
11,
sevens there.
12, 13. 13 of them hit. And they are 1d4.
Cold?
Let me double check here. 1d4 radiant damage
Oh.
per. But since I'm the specific type of cleric I am, they each get my wisdom modifier added as well.
This is where Hattie decides, no, fuck it, I'm killing them all.
And I could also, I mean,
This
they
is
tried to
a
hurt my
cantrip.
friends. This is a cantrip.
Yes, that's what's more concerning.
Let me double check the
This
thing,
is
because I
Crown
think
of
it adds my
Spells.
wisdom. It's not. It's a Call Beyond. It's that homebrew one that I don't like, but everybody in the game has used it, enemies and allies alike, so I threw it on here.
I mean, it looks like you like it since you're using it.
I know. I mean, if I don't like it from a mechanical standpoint, but if we're having it in the game, it's great. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna add.
Just
I'm gonna start by
roll
rolling
the
like 9
damage.
of them against the first one. We said what? 14 of them hit.
Yes.
13.
13 of them hit. I'm gonna roll 9d4. We'll start with that because that's what I said is the first 9 against the first guy. So it's 25 points of radiant damage, but each one of those gets an extra 4 points on it, I think, for some reason. I'm trying to figure out exactly why it does that, but I remember something with my...
9 times 4 is 36, so an extra 36 points.
Yeah, I'm just double checking to make sure that that's correct. Because I'm pretty sure it was anytime I use a cantrip, it adds a 4 points. It was something weird like that, empowered spells or something. I'm trying to find it because it's been a while. Mostly I tried to run support instead of outright damage. Divine Domain. Do Circle of Mortality. That's something else. Eyes of the Grave. Harness Divine Power. That's not it. Channel Infinite. Path. Cantrip Versatility. Cantrip Versatility. No, that's a replacing one. Bless Strikes. There we go. When a creature takes damage from one of your cantrip or weapons attacks, you also deal 1d8 radiant damage to that creature. So it is just an additional 1d8. It's not an additional 36 damage. 1d8 radiant, so it'd be an extra 8 points of damage, so that'd be 33 points of radiant damage against the first one. There are still more stars going.
Standing.
He is still standing, so we're gonna... I'm just gonna go ahead and dump the remaining ones into him, and we will see. So it was 5 more, 5d4, and since it was a second cantrip, it'd be plus 1d8 as well. So that's gonna be 22 points of radiant damage additional. Was there any excess damage that I could potentially spill over to the other one?
7.
Or is it too much math? Okay, cool. So one of the stars flies past and hits the other one too.
Really? ASD.
There's a lot of dice. This cantrip is insane.
Yes.
And that was my action, and my other action, I still have a bonus action I would like. If I would like. Seeing as the other one... Nah, I got allies up next. They're fine. I'm going to go ahead and... Do I have any good bonus actions that I would like to do? Really just spiritual weapons, so I think that's going to be... Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go ahead and just... Would you allow me to use my bonus action just... Honestly, I'm not even going to stand up. I'm staying seated.
Well,
We'll see what happens.
Anyway, because getting up is an action.
Yeah, it's... That's what I was going to ask
Technically
for.
movement.
Yeah, it's half movement.
Your fortress will then pick up tricks.
That's why I was concerned this was going.
Yes.
You're already sure.
No, I will pick up tricks, and I will just... If she allows me to pick this, I'm not gonna force her.
Are you willing to be picked up by a husband?
She will allow it. She will allow it because this smells like a fun time.
And I will then pick her up and walk over to this guy. I will put her down next to it, and I will then blow my whistle of wacky warnings.
Oh no, not the whistle.
And that is a 60, which the beware of hats that smell faintly of cinnamon comes out of the whistle.
Can I use my bonus action to smell myself?
Absolutely.
Does this hat smell like cinnamon? I'm being silly. Continue.
The hat smells like cinnamon.
See, Hattie just pales. Realizing her hat smells like cinnamon.
Yes, and picking
She's
her
the
up
hat.
and movement, that is technically 2 actions.
Yes.
So that is my turn. I have put my lovely wife down, and she is ready to kill, I suppose.
Just move your wife into combat.
She needs the training! She's not used to wielding weapons yet.
It's gonna be the match where you throw your wife at the enemy, isn't it?
I am
I
considering.
think tricks is a good idea. The amount of shit you can do in the air.
If me and Dimblum actually are after each other on the turn order, I think we should be allowed to do that.
Yes. You're just holding the glaive out, and I make an attack roll with you.
Yeah.
Thrown weapon.
Me
I can use my wife as a thrown weapon.
No, you can't.
Nothing in.
You have
Where
great
does
weapon
it?
fighting.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Tricks.
I will hit it with my glaive, which I can finally use.
Eventually.
Which is a dirty
System
20 because I
miss.
have to add 3.
Oh, yeah,
You do have advantage on it.
That is a hit then.
Do I? Oh, I do
Yeah,
have it.
you're always if you're within 5 feet of me, you have
Oh.
advantage.
Still a
Oh,
dirty
well.
20.
It's the dirty 20.
It's a hit.
Okay. Amazing. I will do the not important damage first,
It's
which is just
waste.
12. Oh, but I still have my thingy.
You can still smite it.
I am
You've never shot paladins before.
No, overkill is
I
you're a dark paladin type now.
And then
Did-
16 points of force damage.
As you drive the glaive through it and cracks it
Are we
open.
going to play
Yes.
Nobody took any damage during
Yes.
this fight. Did either of you?
Yes, we do.
Well, yeah.
Well,
paladins?
not major.
Who took
I mean-
damage?
Both
You
of
took a
them.
little
Well-
bit of trick. Both of you did.
Well,
I think I'll put it
do
back into
have it.
tricks because I'm going to use a reaction as this thing dies to be Keeper of Souls.
Oh no, you're taking
Wait.
its soul.
So
Why
as
are you
it dies,
taking
I'm going to craft its soul into a little bit of divine healing for tricks. So you recover as many hit points as it has hit dice.
And it itches. As he does it.
Well,
As she does it.
yeah, because I lost, 14 hit points.
I don't think it's even going to be that much, but it's going to be a few points.
Okay, how much?
It's up
wait,
to Alex because how many hit dice the creature has.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So basically, it's what level the creature is. Because it's generally 1 per level.
It's 5.
So you get 5 hit points back. It's not a lot.
It's better
But you
than
see, as
nothing.
it's
These were
banished, Hattie goes-
dangerous creatures.
As you feed the soul of this,
I feel only
imagine
safety.
it feels cold. It's like an ice cream.
It's itchy to tricks. It's an itchy ice cream.
Itchy ice cream, yummy.
Do I just have this creature's soul inside of me now?
Oh
No,
God,
the soul departs. I just grabbed some of
Okay.
the energy from it as it left.
Soul
Okay.
God.
would you? Yeah, tricks is
It
just
would be-
now a vestige of other people's souls.
I'm starting my soul collecting
I mean,
off.
I don't think she's
Oh,
against that.
God.
But
I might be in the greater sense, but
technically you are like a soul collector.
I
guess
shall
a little bit.
support my wife in all her misdoing.
You may regret
Now,
So, that was good practice.
I
You
think
are
we messed up.
coming along with that glaive.
Thank you. It was quite funny to use it. Not and actually hit something.
Yes.
Now, where were you? You can do good tricks. I believe in you.
Okay,
willing
okay.
to-
Let's actually
Okay.
try
good.
and
I
fuck it.
find issue with
Okay.
that statement.
Okay, let's try this
True.
again.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast guidance again for this check.
Oh, spirits bound by ice and time,
Oh, spirits bound by ice and time,
whispered voices of frozen prime,
whispered voices
of
of
frozen prime,
frozen prime.
I love the concentration, brother.
we call to thee through frost and flame,
We call to thee through frost and flame.
by ancient rites speak thy name,
By ancient rites speak thy name.
from shadows deep and glacial halls,
From shadows deep and glacial halls.
hearken now to our humble call.
Hearken now to our humble calls.
By blood and bond we seek your sight.
Like by blood and bond we
Moment.
seek your sight.
Guide us forward through eternal night.
Guide us forward through eternal night.
Boundless wisdom we now implore.
Boundless wisdom we now implore.
Reveal to us what lies in store.
Reveal to us what lies in store.
Ancestors of frost, heed our plea.
Ancestors of frost, heed our plea.
Unlock the path and set us free.
Unlock the path and set us free. I did it.
You complete
Good.
this, the ground beneath you begins to glow and resonate, and a shard of the ice floats up.
Yay, we can evolve her into a...
Glaceon.
What's the ice time? Glacial!
It's either a glacier
You
or
can be a
an albion.
glacial now!
Oh my god.
I will
think-
take the second shot.
That's fair. I think Hattie would have been reaching for it because I don't know if you saw Alex, but I put an asterisk in there. I did not want to interrupt any of them because it was great. But I wanted to, using Hattie's connection with ice, I wanted to reach into the ice specifically and feel if I could happen, if anything was changing with the being that was below us while Trix was completing the incantation.
Nothing was changing in the being below whatsoever.
Okay.
Do you want to hold on to this shard, Hattie?
If you would like to hold it, you may. I'm trying to be good about this. But,
I will take it and I will poke her with it to see if she evolves into a
I will-
glacial.
I will take it. But I'm not going to be greedy about it.
I mean, this seems more of your type of...
I figured
So?
if nothing else, it would be more comfortable for me to hold than either of you,
It is
since it
possible.
Wait,
seems
does
quite
this
cold.
mean
It is possible in the next 23 minutes to complete the trials, by the way.
Cool, let's do it.
oh,
Yes.
So I will take the shard
As you
and
take
tuck
the
it away
hard-
for
the
safekeeping.
hard- As you take the hard, have you taken the shard?
I will take in the hard shards. Don't take Timplem's hard shard, please.
You are washed with light and appear in a beautiful chamber filled with light.
Oh my god.
oh no.
A tranquil
Are we in
glow
heaven?
lined with it looks like heaven to you, which makes Trix nervous. A tranquil glowing hall lined with murals depicting the tribe's history sets out before you. At the end stands a spectral figure, a object of permanence and symbology rather than image, holding an orb of light.
Wow.
Within which is a perception check.
Okay. It is indeed a perception check. It is a 29.
There is a shard within the orb.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I would like to stealth.
I mean, that always goes well for you.
26,
Okay.
which is a bad roll for me.
Hattie?
I'm assuming this is some kind of trial for us, and that we're not going to be able to be sneaky, or we don't need to be nefarious about this. So I'm just going to start walking forward slowly, and examining the creature and that's holding it. Was it a living being or a mural? I can't remember what you said.
It appears to be a living being within the light, to your vision at least.
Okay.
Tricks.
So I'm going to start stepping forward with that and just keeping a close eye on what's going on.
Okay, Tricks. Feeling rather awkward.
She is with Hattie on this. And she will just be looking around,
As you walk forward,
like
you see
taking in the pictures.
murals on the walls of what you've seen of the tribe's past. They almost seem to twist and turn and move almost like moving pictures. From echoing through the hall, you hear, "Speak and let it be known. Walk and let it be shown."
As it says, be shown, I will drop my camouflaging nanobots.
As every single step you make echoes throughout the entire chamber.
I don't have to take steps, I can hover.
This is when he picks up his
Dimlim,
rifle,
I feel
hovers
like
in
this
his
one
hand.
is yours.
And
This is your
Dimlim,
history, but we support you.
Technically, Hattie doesn't
Dimlim
have to walk,
hovers
she can fly.
stealthily.
Huh?
Technically, Hattie doesn't have to walk either. She can fly.
I wouldn't fit in this hallway.
You would. This hallway is massive.
Okay.
And Dimlim will take a confident step forward.
I will just make sure that I am flanking Dimlim. I'm on the side of him and just there to support him, because this feels like his mission, but he needs friends.
As Dimlim steps
I-
forward,
I'm just taking up the rear.
of course you are. As Dimlim steps forward, just never more appropriate
Giggity.
statement has been said by Aina. As Dimlim steps forward, the individual that seems to have no particular features of any note, is more of a symbology, will turn to face you. "Speak your questions and let truth be known, for I have a story little have known."
Do we have any questions?
Do you not want to know?
What are we supposed to use these shards for?
"The questions you seek lie not beneath, but high above where eagles seek."
I can probably get as high as an eagle.
I think she's saying we're going up.
Trix looks nervous.
Most likely. So,
Your king
Dimlim, do you not
before
see?
saw not but an end, but a door. They took to the light to soothe their plight. Yet some remain, for which we all must adore.
I would like to do a check, if you will allow me,
What kind of check?
because this does feel suspiciously, I guess religious in nature. So I want to see, do I recognize this person? Are they a deity of life? Are we in some sort of afterlife adjacent space right now? And is this a goddess or god of life?
Yeah, you can do a religion roll if you wish.
Okay. It is not my strongest suit, but I'm not terrible at it. I say as I roll a 12. So
You can't
we'll
quite
see.
figure out what this individual may be. It's clearly not a deity, but it's something of a bridge between. It's
Okay.
enough to discern.
Either there's a war outside, or someone is still shooting up fireworks.
Maybe it's war.
Maybe it's war.
What is it good for? Sorry.
Well, I would very much like to know of whomst you are talking about.
In a pleasant, almost maternal manner, she will turn to them. Those that came before have passed through the door, yet you remain through shackles of your name. Seek those who have yet to pass, and they may reveal your past.
Are you alluding to my tribe or my former life?
Those who seek within the frost. And those
Yeah,
who
so-
This was all made by your tribe.
And those
Yeah.
those who would seek aid against the darkness, and she will turn to Trix, and those who seek to end the red threat.
Right.
You can both hear Trix just grumbles.
Angry gremlin noises.
Yeah, it's angry gremlin noises.
Just normal
Right.
Trix noises at this point.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so we have to find out where my tribe went. We have a lead that through Hattie's sending.
It's worth noting there's some more
Message.
exposition after this once you finish.
Right. Would you please give us the shard and tell us where to go then?
Take my gift and seek the gates, for beyond them provenance waits. And
I will hold out mine.
She will hand Dimblum the shard, and she will hand Hattie a book. A book covered in rhyme and rune.
Looks a lot like the image I saw earlier.
Looks exactly like the image you saw earlier.
Does that mean she is hunting Trix, the assassin woman?
Oh, I have already gotten my hint.
Okay,
Trix
good.
has already got hers.
I have even written a note to self about it because I haven't said it out loud yet, but I want it to be known that I have written something down.
Good.
Now Aina understands what I meant by bringing it.
Yeah, I actually know now how I'm connected to this, and I'm a bit surprised about the possible angle of it, which fits perfectly if it's like that. So
Is
I'm
this a
excited to see.
psychic or a fairy stone?
It's a celestial stone.
Celestial stone. I will take the shard and I will bow down to
Anticipate
the.
where it never was, and seek what always was.
Yes.
I never was good at cryptic rhymes.
love
But I
being
think
very-
we're meant
I'm
to-
being very
Why-
cryptic
why-
now.
Why
I
can't
think we're
people
meant to
just be?
continue to the north.
Yes, I gathered that. Why can't people just be
The entire chamber will be
straightforward?
flooded with light, and you will once again appear in the
Was it
Tim, put
brighter
that
than
book
my
away.
book?
It was brighter than the book, yes.
Oh no!
It was even brighter.
I
than
will
the
not
book.
stand for this. My book is the brightest.
Is it?
Oh shit! We finished the circle, guys! She exclaims out loud as we land.
Circle is finished.
Not if I do this.
You have officially
Breaks the
finished
entire
second
circle. Ah, now, how many years has it been?
Which means next session will be going to the Great Glacier.
Yay!
Yay!
That's fucking
We
fast.
did it within 3 sessions.
They did it within a year.
We did it.
Um,
We did it in one.
In
But
game
yes.
time, it's been like 2 weeks.
that short of any in-game questions is where we end session. Are there any in-game questions?
I would like to examine what this book is. At least open it and flip through the first few pages if I can determine its make, its author, or what its intention
Absolutely.
is.
Would you like
Because
investigation?
I was just handed
And a random
Some-
book by a Lady of Light.
a random book that I had just seen a vision of by a Lady of Light. Investigation is terrible on me. Is there something else I could use in its stead?
No. Or
It would
Can
be-
I help
the same.
him?
It's the
Can
same.
I help him with my
Do
investigation?
you speak primordial or druidic?
I speak Celestial and Elvish. And Common. I do speak
Wait.
Common.
Wait,
That's
does anyone need help reading?
I mean,
Uh,
in general,
We will see in a moment after I roll the investigation check.
Conversation that's actually happening.
It's a 15, so opening this book, what do I see?
Incredibly old book. All of the pages themselves, minimal though they are, seem to be scrawled with glyphs, runes, and symbols of things. There seem to be large strings of symbols. There are circular daises. There's a myriad of different things, but the book itself inside is very short.
And I assume it looks like it is chock full of information. It's not necessarily a historical account or anything. It's somebody's notebook, basically.
It's a notebook or an instruction manual, yes.
Something tactical.
Yes.
Crix, but I can't read what the language is.
No.
we all need to study more.
Yeah, you need to be smart.
Yeah, there's a few things I might want to start catching up, or not catching up on, expending myself in the next few years. In the meantime, can you tell me what this first page says?
I will,
they'll-
without touching, I will just try and read the first page that Hattie shows me.
I will hold you up so you can reach the height of the
Try
book.
to read it. The glyphs all shift and change as if they don't want to be read.
Stand still! Stop it! Stand still!
I am.
No,
also
I'm talking to the letters. They're
Oh.
they're moving.
Just
They
be
won't.
dyslexic, for fuck's sake.
that there may be some kind of incantation on it preventing you from.
Since I have been reading a lot of weird things, could I at least discern what language is written in, even though the letters are moving?
No.
Okay.
It's like
I-
nothing you've
I-
ever
I'm
seen
s-
before, but going where you
I'm-
think you're going, it makes sense. That would be the case.
I'm sorry. So sorry, Hattie. It almost seems like it doesn't want to be read, because every time I land my eyes on something, it just moves,
As you
and
attempt to flick through, however, you do notice 3 things that look recognizable.
it looks something familiar.
Is it dick pics?
It's not dick pics. It's not unsolicited
Oh.
pics.
The book of
Those are-
unsolicited dick pics.
Those are doodled in the margins, like any good book.
And mouth book.
One
Anyway.
page seems to be devoted to each of the shards you have recently acquired.
Oh,
Well,
wait. Ow!
Yes, you.
That's my cue.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
from a quick glance and focusing my eyes, and you can see her eyes is like crossing as she's trying to like read, and it doesn't work.
Cross-eyed.
It seems like each of these pages, and she like just some hand gestures. It's for the shards that we've been picking up.
Okay.
As you continue to go
That
through
would-
as well, you'll notice that there's something that looks like a medallion, something that looks like a rock, and another thing which looks like a king.
A thing.
A king.
A thing.
A king.
Oh, a
King.
king.
Displayed,
Okay.
displayed in images throughout.
So we can see
I-
the pictures, but we can't understand the
Yes.
the writing.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Are the letters shifting around for me?
Yes. No, they're not actually.
Oh. Only for tricks.
Yes, only for tricks.
It seems like it may be meant for me since I can, well, at least make sense of what the letters
You're
say.
also not shifting for Dimblum.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, is this
Perhaps-
because I'm presumed evil? And she does like the
Air quotes.
quotation marks.
don't
With
evil
with
tricks.
my
Maybe.
with my 25 intelligence, am I smart enough to decipher a book?
No.
Ow.
I feel like this will take some time to sort through, but
There is,
at least
however,
we can see it clearly.
a map on the first page. A very small map. It's very simple. Points north.
Thanks.
I think we're going north.
The
That was
arrow seems to move as well, almost like a compass.
oh. Well,
That's
that does
handy.
seem strikingly useful. I was going to take some time and find the path next time. This is similarly useful.
I shall be.
How about? Well, excuse me. Who said that?
Who said that?
You were enamored with him not half an hour ago.
Oh God!
Super
I forgot
Saiyan
about him.
guy.
I'm so sorry. I forgot about him.
Wow, that's hurtful.
It seems
It's her
like
wedding
ages
day.
ago.
And she forgets her.
Time gets
Totally, totally not because it's been 2 months since we've been playing.
right.
Mm.
What
Can
did
I
he say?
sit
I
down?
didn't get it because
Can I sit down with our lovely ice man and learn
Grimhall.
primordial? Can Grimhall teach me primordial?
I mean, it's gonna take a while, but he could try.
Yeah, no, he said he would travel with us, so we have ample time to learn primordial on the way.
I was actually
How
going to
about-
ask something similar or see if Brix's magical shopkeep connection, whose name I
Nemeth.
Nemeth. I was like, it's on the tip of my tongue, but my brain just couldn't get it. Has a book or something of that sort on how to learn primordial because it seems to be coming up a lot
New
here.
shopping!
I was going to be putting my feelers out to also be trying to learn primordial.
I think all of you just want to learn primordial because everything at the moment is in primordial.
Honestly, yeah, it's handy.
Yeah.
I actually went into Nemeth's page now to see if he actually knows primordial straight up,
I believe
but he
does.
doesn't. No, he knows abyssal.
All my next character
Isn't
will
he-
know in primordial.
He
He's
is a
dwarf.
primordial, isn't he?
No, he's a dwarf.
He's a
He's not
dwarf.
primordial, no, oddly.
He's a dwarf.
It's a normal
He's just-
space
just a
traveling
nor-
He's
No,
a very
he's
special dwarf.
He's just a normal dwarf. He's
Alright.
from Gauntlegrim?
Yes.
Was that what we agreed upon? Yeah, he's from Gauntlegrim. He's a dwarf of Gauntlegrim.
Any English
I have
questions?
forgotten some of this. Mm,
Are we now sitting down and long rest while we plan our
Yes, you
next
can have
move?
a long rest in the igloo.
Nice, because then during this long rest, I will wait.
you gave
Consummate
Tim
the
Lib a long
marriage.
Well, during our travel,
Oh, I know. That's why
well-
straight away, Jesus.
we might because I do have to check with Travis if he doesn't want his manual of gainful exercise back before I use it.
I gave it to you to use. I'll
Yes.
use it in 100 years. This is just Hattie. She's long gaming it, but she doesn't care about tomorrow.
Dragon's long before
Okay.
stop. Centuries is
I will then, during the next 48 hours, I will study it. Well, I will spend 48 hours over the 6 days. Yes, I need to pump my strength
I
up
have
to
a question.
38.
Your strength score cannot be calculated by D&D Beyond now, can it?
No, my strength is currently 36.
And D&D
The book
Beyond-
does seem
It's
to a
been
maximum
ages
of
since
30.
D&D Beyond could calculate it.
The book does say to a maximum of 30, so I'm not sure if it would help you at all anyway.
That is
You're looking through it, you're like,
entirely
this
up
is all
to-
beginner stuff.
Yeah, it wouldn't
But
help you
I
in the
know
slightest.
this. I know all of
It
this.
would not
I
help
could have
you
written
get
this
to a
book.
maximum 30. You need a grand manual of gainful experience.
Okay, right. Can I just skim through it and
Get nothing
see
from
that it won't work?
Yes.
Then I will hand it back over to Hattie. This, I know all of this. Why? Here.
You asked for it like a day
Well-
ago.
Yes, I know, and we haven't had much downtime, have we?
That's fair. But you've taken a look and it does not have anything to offer you,
It
correct?
teaches you push-ups. I know how to do push-ups.
Teaches you bench
What's a
press and
push-up?
push-ups.
What's a bench press?
I mean,
Yes.
and he lies down and he picks up tricks and you do this.
Bench press your wife.
Yes,
See,
this
that's
is a bench
interesting to know.
press.
You probably need a heavier wife emblem. You're not getting any training from this.
No,
Trix, don't
I
you have an
do
immovable
not.
rod somewhere?
Just put it on
Well,
yourself.
No, the immovable round you place so you can do pull-ups.
I could try and resist him, but let's be real, he's quite strong.
Right.
Yes, and they flexes.
Which is where we will end session. I do have a caveat, however. Next
Okay.
session will begin with you planning how you will get to the glacier and what you want to do when you get there. So be prepared for like a little bit of RP before we go anywhere.
Yeah.
Based on that, can I ask you for a summary of what we know of the area north of us already, so we can have a little bit of time to out-of-game plan?
Absolutely.
It's cold.
It's cold.
That's
I
and water
I-
is wet. Yes. I certainly hope it's cold. It's been a pleasant break from the humid jungle.
Indeed, it's gonna be.
pleasant and pleasant.
It has been.
And that
I don't understand any of your laggings, and it points at both of you.
is where we end.
It's just normal.